Hey everyone, it feels pretty good to be doing a video today, like considering that I know that this means that I'm going to be on schedule and I'm not going to be missing uploads, like I'm not going to have to make another video and be like, oh sorry I didn't post in a while because I'm a fucking lazy asshole. But yeah, let's just get into it. So, as you read the title of this video, you probably know that this video is about me, my first time securing the absolute Benjamin Franklin, if you will. Not my first time securing za, but the first time, securing a cart. But let me just get into more details of the story. So, the way this started was I know I told the close call story. I'm not sure if everybody watching this video has seen that. It'll definitely, like, it's not mandatory for you to finish this video. It'll just maybe add a little bit more icing on the cake if you do. But me and some friends, like my friend Max, who was a foster kid and he got moved away from my city, pretty sad. I just thought I'd like throw out there that that happened. And, my friend Chris and my friend Alex, Alex didn't smoke, but me, Chris, and Max did. But yeah, Max was primarily the one who would have a device. So it would just be me and Chris, like, straight up fucking bouncing on his shit. Oh, fuck, that sounded weird. You get what I'm saying, like, mooching off him for hits. Like, not actually, but, like, come on, can I please have some? That sort of thing. But because Max was just such a nice guy, such a funny dude, such a chill dude, just overall a cool, nice guy, and, he was just getting everybody lit as fuck, passing his shitty ass fucking distillate whole melt around and stuff. We talked about that. We literally almost got caught. But yeah, so, I've talked about him in many other stories. Cody, the guy who fucking took the cigarette off the bottom of the trash can and fucking smoked that shit, that same guy. He was selling aces. If you're familiar with that, you'll know it's kind of just a dispo. It's like this little wax pen. It's like one of those, it's the same shape as the Cali Clears and the like older gen Muhas. Yeah, you should know what I'm talking about if you're like a cart guy. But yeah, he was selling aces. Max told me that they were good, so I took his word for it, and I decided I was going to get one. So I text Cody and I'm saying, like, yo, bro, how much for an ace? And he was like, I'll give you a Rose Serenade 5 for $25. And I didn't think much of it, so I just went to the store. I got cash back for $25. I think a week later, because he was one of the most incompetent dealers I've ever had to deal with, because, like, he was the type motherfucker where you'd, like, place an order, and then, like, he wouldn't have it for days or even, like, weeks, and he would just keep, like, stalling, and he was kind of just a lazy fuck. I'm getting a little off topic, but, you get the point. So, we pull up, I get off the bus and I go in and then I meet this guy in some of the like outdoor classroom area. Well, technically all the classrooms are outdoor, but there's they're all separated in different clusters of different classrooms. So we meet in this one like cluster of classrooms and he makes me go near the fucking bathroom with him, and this fucking disgusting freak didn't have it in his pocket. This motherfucker was fucking ball sacking that shit. So that was fun. Oh god, that sounds gay. Not that there's anything wrong with gay people at all. It's just I don't want to get flamed in the comments for weirding y'all out. I'm getting so fucking sidetracked. My bad, y'all. But at least, like, when I opened, I didn't open it. I made Max open it because I wasn't fucking touching that thing after Cody fucking pulled that shit. But it was in a plastic wrap, so, it didn't touch his dick. And there was, the little, like, plastic thing on the top that you take it off the mouthpiece and then now you can rip it. We secured that shit, and me and my friends, this became, like, it was mine. It belonged to me, but, I was passing it to everybody because, I'm cool like that. I care about my friends. Well, I'm not cool, but I do care about my friends, so, yeah. I remember this isn't really, like, the most main topic of the story I could be talking about, but this is just, like, a really funny thing to throw out. I remember when I had the ace, me and Chris got back from PE, and we were just chilling, like, behind the band room and stuff. And he's like, yo, bro, can I take a hit of that shit? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I give it to it. And this dude takes a really, really, really big hit. It was like the same one he did in the bathroom that time when I was with Max also. And he just kept coughing. Except this time it wasn't funny because we weren't in a bathroom. We were right outside and there was fucking cameras. So I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Because he was like scream coughing. He's like, he sounded like he was like getting fucking stabbed or some shit. And I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. And there's just this big cloud of smoke that just keeps like flying out of his stupid fucking face. And like his face is red and he's sweating and he's just coughing and coughing and coughing. And I still don't know how we didn't get caught. He was coughing so loud. There were security guards like probably pretty close to us. Like I could hear radios out in the distance. Like I heard that shit echo. Like I was like, oh fuck, we're so done. We are so fucking cooked. But no, we didn't get caught. Security didn't even like come and look at us, so we were just good the whole time. I remember I used to, with this pen, like I used to hotbox my blanket with it. And this is actually or this wasn't the same pen I got caught with in the other video, but this is like the same, this was like the pen right before it, and they're both the exact same one, so I just thought that'd be a fun detail to throw in there. You know, I don't know what it is, but I feel like when everybody just like secures their first wax pen, it's always just like a really exceptional phase of your life. It's just like that like week or 2 weeks that just fucking hits different, you know. Wake up, wake and bake, or like at nighttime, you fry the fuck out of your brain, and then you get the munchies and you eat cosmic brownies and shit. It's fucking amazing. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, another thing about Cody I really didn't like is, like, you know, I know the story isn't really about fucking Cody, but, you know, he's a pretty, like, big aspect in this story, so, you know, why don't I talk a little bit of shit about his punk ass real quick, you know? So, yeah, this ace that he sold me, and whoever he sold to God knows who else, that shit was fake, but that's not why I'm pissed off. I'm not pissed off that it's fake. Because, as a matter of fact, a lot of fake carts, like, just because they're fake, that doesn't mean they're terrible. Now, I'll be real. There is, like, some really sketchy shit that could give you, like, fucking rust lung from Gears of War, and you'll be fucking coughing, and, yeah, you'll die. But, like, it can be fake and good at the same time. It's just, like, sometimes fake carts are, like, they're not bad. It's just that they're not as good as it gets. They're like it could be an A tier instead of an S tier. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's not why I'm mad. The reason why I'm mad is because this fucker, like, really had the audacity to just lie to me when I pointed out that it was fake. Now, this shit was very obviously fake. You want to know why? There was so many signs that were just fucking screaming in my face, like, hey, I'm fake, don't hit me, I'm gonna give you cancer. But yeah, the top looked like it was, like, really crappily put on, like it was made in someone's garage, and, like, you know, there's, like, the spade with the cannabis leaf on it, that shit was, like, really blurry, and it just didn't look right. It looked like a fake one bought off of AliExpress, like, they bought an empty, like, Ace cart, and they just fucking, like, made their own distillate, and fucking filled that shit up. No, I'll be real. It really wasn't the worst cart. You know, I've definitely had better. It definitely wasn't the best one I've had. But I'd say it was like maybe a decent C or maybe even a B tier. But yeah, it was a pretty good thing. You know, those blanket hot boxes definitely did burn the shit out of it. And I switched over to a new one, which actually happened to be the one I got caught with. But, yeah, so, I'm not really sure if you guys were expecting more of a story with, like, a climax, and, like, this wasn't really me telling a story, but kind of a little bit more about me just, like, kind of telling, like, the whole thing about, like, getting your first pen and all that. But, yeah, so, I hope y'all enjoyed, and, you know, I'm gonna try to post one tomorrow, and, yeah. I'm just gonna go now and do whatever. I don't know, I might smoke or something. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great night.